Hi, hello everyone. This is Nadia from John Admissions. I hope you can hear me. So good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you are. So it's excited to have you again on our online open day today. So let me know if you can hear my voice clearly so you can maybe type something on the chat box, like say hi back and like let us know where you're from. So I'm excited to also know where you're from. So maybe you're from Asia, from Africa, from America, from Australia, from Europe. We would like to see where you're from and how you're doing. And yeah, let us know basically if you can see the video, if you can see the screen and also hear the audio, okay. And then we are starting our Chinese University's online open day today. It is an exciting time for us because it is in the middle of the peak season of applying to Chinese University. So we see that a lot of international students are excited to study in China. They're excited to apply to Chinese universities. And the good news is the border is also open and you can study on campus starting in fall 2023. So yes, it is an exciting time for everybody. And all right, yeah, hi, I'm from Pakistan. Hi, I'm from USA. Yeah, it's good to see everybody today. So we hope that you enjoy this online open day session today. And then I will share briefly about China admissions and also the agenda for today's presentation. So we will have a couple of universities joining today and who will share about the information for admissions for the 2023 intake to universities. Right, so today we are going to take you to Beijing, to Shanghai, which are the two most popular cities. I'm sure everybody knows Beijing and Shanghai, but not only that, we will take you also to the northern part of China, which is in Liaoning, and also we will take you to the southern part of China in Zhuhai. So we will take you to travel through the entire China, and that's where all the universities who are here today are coming from. So this is the quick agenda for today's presentation. Basically, each university, they have about 20 minutes to share about the admissions information, scholarships, programs, and everything you need to know to apply to the universities. And then they're all still open for applications as well. So you still have time to apply and to complete your application ASAP. So today we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 universities here with us. So we will have Beijing Foreign Studies University International Business School. We will have Shanghai University Silk Business School. We will have United International College, Bohai University, Shanghai Ocean University, and last but not least would be from Dalian Medical University and information about MBBS programs in China. And last but not least, we will close the session with some conclusions and information on how you can apply and some contact info from China Admissions. So about China Admissions, the organizer of this event, So basically, China Admissions is a platform where we make it easy for international students to apply to Chinese universities because we understand the hassle on how it is to apply to Chinese universities. Sometimes you feel so overwhelmed by the process, by the requirements and everything. And that's why we're here to help you with the whole application process to apply to the universities. So we have over 100,000 registered students on our platform, and we have partnered with more than 200 universities. And we have also thousands of programs listed on our website, China Admissions. As you can see right now, there are about 6,114 programs. This is as of yesterday. I just screenshot that yesterday. So there are about 6,000 programs that you can apply through our platform, China Admissions. These are all the programs across mainland China and Hong Kong that you can apply. So you can check our website later for the application to the Chinese universities and apply as soon as possible. So yeah, without further ado, let's welcome the first presenter of today, Ms. Jing from Beijing Foreign Studies University International Business School.
Okay, thank you, Nadia. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, Ms. Jing. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. And hello, everyone. It's my great honor to share my university to you. Now, first, I want to share my slide. And so here we go. And I would like to give you a short introduction about my university, Beijing Foreign Studies University. And then I will bring you to my department, International Business School. So first, let's have some idea about Beijing Foreign Studies University, in short, BFSU. So our university is the first foreign study university in China, and it's already 81 years old. And we belongs to 211 project and 985 project and the double first class university. So these three labels means the top university in China. If you want to study in China, I really suggest that you focus on university have these three labels. And people call us the cradle of diplomas because you go to the embassy and you ask the staff there, they might tell you they graduate from BFSU. And here are some pictures about Beijing, about my universities. You can see there are 4 seasons. The first one is the spring, and summer and fall is very beautiful. But maybe the most beautiful season is the winter for some other country students, because you can see the big snow here and it's very beautiful. In Beijing, you can go to many places like the Forbidden City, like the Great Wall, but except that you can definitely go to the Universal. And I think it's quite famous beyond the young peoples. And you can see that here is the Kung Fu Panda, and you can also go to visit the Transformer and the roller coaster. You can have a lot of fun and a lot of game there. And yes, here is some the food in the Universal. And in Beijing, I would like to say the transportation is very convenient. And here you can see here are more than 20 different subways that you can take to anywhere in Beijing. Is quite convenient. And here is the Forbidden City. You can see the start, and this is where our university located. And you can see there are 2 subway lines quite near our university. Okay, now let me give you some information about my department, International Business School, in short, IBS. And I would like to see we are the biggest and most internationalized department in BFSU now. And you can see that our graduates can get very high salary when they graduate. So according to the research, it shows that we are top 5 in China now, which is around 10,000 RMB and equal to 150 US dollars. This is only for the first year. With your experience, maybe in the following years, you can get much higher than this. and the average level is around 500. So we are 2 times of the average level. And most particularly, the major in finance, the major in international economy and trade, and the business administration, that student can get much higher salary than the average level. So for example, the finance is around the 3 times than the average level. So if you ask why our students are so competitive when they graduate, I would like to say that's because our first reason is our faculty. Our faculty are very internationalized. 75% are Chinese professors, and other 25% are international professors. And our students are very internationalized as well. So you can see that around the 30% are international students. They are from Korea, Indonesia, Switzerland, and many other different countries, around 103 different countries. So if you study in ABS, you will find out that your classmates, maybe they can speak even 8 different languages. And after your graduation, you will not familiar with the Chinese citizen, and you will have some other friends from all over the world. And you also will have the opportunities to study overseas as an exchange student for 1 semester, because we have many partner universities all over the world. Like you can study in UK or US, you also or in Australia for 1 semester as an exchange student. And the next reason is, which is the most important reason, is we like to put the theoretical knowledge into practice. So we have the immersion week every semester for the English taught bachelor program. And during the immersion week, you will visit different Chinese companies or international companies for 1 week. And you will definitely do some research, and you will definitely see the business model there. So in the past, we visit Google and we visit Huawei, like iQIYI and Baidu. So it's not just to go there and taking some photos. Our student can sit in the meeting room and have the discussion with the management team. So it will be easy for you when you want to find an intern or when you want to find a job. And except those high technology companies, we also have some traditional company here, like the Yanjing Pijiu and some design company. So our students will have the communications with the management team in that company. And part 3 is about the programs. So what programs you can have if you study in International Business School of BFSU. So our curriculum divided into 2 parts. The first one is English structured curriculum. And in the English-based curriculum, you can also learn the Mandarin. And similarly, in the Chinese taught program, you will learn the English. So when you graduate, you will have 3 languages at least. The first one is English, and the second one is the Mandarin, and the third one is your own language. And so here are the majors. All our majors are related to business. So if students are good at English, you can choose these programs as the bachelor study. And if you are good at Chinese, you can choose these majors. The thing I want to mention that except the traditional business major, like international business or business administration, we have some very modern business major, like the e-commerce, especially in data operating and big data, and fintech, which is very popular. And here are some details about our program. So for bachelor study, it will be 4 years. And here is the tuition fee. In English total bachelor is around 5,700 USD. And for Chinese total bachelor program, it's around 3,700 USD. And for master program, it's 2 years. And for English total master program is around 6,300 USD. And we also have foundation and a certificate for our students. Foundation is for those students who is not that qualified for bachelor study, so they can have 1 semester or 1 year for foundation. And for certificate study, it's non-degree study, so students can study in ABS for 1 semester or 1 year, and then they will get a certificate from the university. And here are the basic requirements. For bachelor study, you have to graduate from high school. And for English total bachelor, you need to get IELTS 6 or equivalent level. And for Chinese total bachelor, you need to have HSK 5 or equivalent level. For master is IELTS 6.5. For foundation and a certificate is IELTS 5.5. And here are some information about the scholarship. We do offer scholarship for the excellent student. And here are 3 kinds of scholarship that we have. The first one is Chinese government scholarship, like the CSC and One Belt One Road, which covers tuition fee, accommodation, and living fee. And the second part is the provincial scholarship, like the Beijing government scholarship, which is tuition fee based, and you can reapply every year. And we have some university and ABS scholarship, like scholarship for outstanding students. And so what is the basic requirement for apply the scholarship? The first one is about your academic performance. You need to get a GPA 3.2 out of 4 in order to apply the scholarship. And if you have the recommendation letter from the principals or from the head management team of your school, and or if you have like some certificate, like the volunteer certificate, or if you win some competition, it will also help you to get the scholarship. And here are the scholarship for the seniors student. So that means you will not only have the scholarship for the first year, you can apply the scholarship in the following years. And for the senior scholarship, it depends on your academic performance and your attendance and your school activities. So here are some basic information about my university and about my department. The most important thing I want to mention that is our full intake application is already started, which from 10th of April to the middle of June. So if you are interested in business and if you want to study in China, and I really recommend my university, and please remember the time and please prepare the documents as soon as possible, and you can contact China Admission or me for the application. Okay, thank you so much. Here is my sharing. And if you have any question, you can open your microphone and ask me.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jing, for the introduction for BFSU. So let me check if students have some questions about BFSU.
Thank you.
So I think the question here is mainly about scholarships. So
Yes.
like, how is it to apply for a scholarships at BFSU?
Okay, thank you. So as I mentioned, here are basically we can see here are 2 types. One is CSC, which covers tuition fee, accommodation, and the living fee. So for this kind of scholarship, normally it's for master students, and for 2023, it's already done. So you cannot apply the CSC for this year, but maybe next year. And the second type is the tuition fee based. no matter is the freshman scholarship or senior scholarship, is tuition fee based. And this application is very simple. You just need to fill an application form and send back to me. Then I will submit all the documents to the government to apply. But I need to mention that this scholarship is only tuition fee based from 10% to 100%. But the good news is that you can reapply it every year. For example, in your year 2, you can use your year 1 academic performance to reapply this tuition fee-based scholarship.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's fantastic offer. So, and also you mentioned that students will have a chance to study in other countries, like do student exchange, things like that. Maybe can you explain more about that? Like where can they go? Like which country and all?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. And we call this our global campus program. So we definitely have another campus in Korea. So last year, because China is not open, the border in China is not open. I would like to see around 60% of our students go to our Korea campus to study. But except that we have many partner universities all over the world, like in UK and US, Australia, and also they can apply in some like Asia countries as well. And normally students apply this scholarship, this program in their year 2 or year 3, and they only need to apply from us. It's very easy for them because this university are our partner universities, and they don't need to pay the tuition fee if they study in those countries, but they need to pay their living fee and accommodation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I think that's such a great deal, right? Because you don't have to pay like extra tuition fee.
No, they don't need to pay the extra fee.
Yeah, so this is such a great cooperation between BFSU and all the global campus. I think will be like an exciting opportunities for international students.
Yes, that's right. Because we not only want our students to study in China, we want them to maybe study in another country to have more knowledge and to have more experiences.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, that's great to know. So I think one last question here about the language requirement. So one question from student here, what is the language requirement to do bachelor's in Chinese medium? Like, is it mandatory for students to pass HSK 6?
Thank you for that. And for the bachelor study, our requirement for the Chinese total bachelor study, our basic requirement is HSK 5 or equivalent level. So for some student, maybe they are too rushed to take the HSK 5, they can try to take our entrance exam. And if they pass the entrance exam, they can also go to our bachelor study. But for master study, they must have the official language certificate like IELTS or HSK 5, or sorry, for master HSK 6. And so they still have chance to apply the bachelor. Thank you.
Okay, so one final question out of my curiosity, Ms. Jing, because China is open right now, so it is an exciting time for everybody. I'm pretty sure students have waited such a long time to come back to China. So what is the current procedure to come back to China to study?
I would like to say it's very easy, like normal before the COVID-19. Students only need to apply, and when they pass the application, we will prepare the GW2024 or GW2014, and then you can use it to apply for the visa and then book the flight tickets. That's all.
Okay, so it's very easy. I think it's back to pre-COVID era where students just apply. It's back. Also, it's good to know. So no more quarantine, nothing extra is needed. So it's very okay. Yeah, it's good to know. Thank you so much, Miss Jing, for the time, for sharing your information from BFSU. So we'll see you on another event and have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. All right. So for the next one, we're waiting for Shanghai University to come and join. So I think we can use the time because we have like about 3 minutes gap time before Shanghai University's time for the presentation. So I think in the meantime, we can answer some questions on the chat box to fill the time gap. So let me check if there are some questions on the chat box that we can share before Shanghai University is presenting from Shanghai University's Silk Business School. So they will present about bachelor's and master's program in business related major. So let me check some questions here from the chat box while we have so one question, like I noticed that students have a lot of questions about do you offer bachelor's in filmmaking, do you offer master's in computer science, do you offer what else, like do you offer master's or bachelor's in communication, in marketing, things like that. So the answer is yes, these programs are offered in China by Chinese universities, so you can apply there. So what you need to do is to check it on our website, on China Admissions website. So you can check to know more about the programs that are being offered by the universities. So you can check the requirements and when to apply as well, because some universities might have been closed already, but there are still a lot of universities still open for application. So you can go to our website to visit and visit chinaadmissions.com to find more about the programs that you're looking for. So filmmaking program, yes, it's there. And then what else? Computer science program, it's also there. Uh, Marketing, e-commerce, yeah, it's there. Communication, it's there. So basically, Chinese universities, they offer a lot of different programs and a lot of different range as well. So if you want to study business, engineering, science, what else, even like social science, we can all study it in China. They have all these programs available in English and also in Chinese if you're fluent in Chinese, available for international students, and you can apply to Chinese universities. So let me check the other questions. And just a quick reminder, guys, thank you for dropping your questions on our Q&A box. And yes, for the new joiners, if you have any questions, feel free to just write it down on the Q&A box. And if your question is specific to a certain university, let's say your question is for Shanghai University Self Business School, then you can just type the university name, for example, Shanghai University, and then space, and then drop your questions there. So that's where, so that is going to be easier for the university to notice that you have certain questions for them. And if let's say you have any general questions, you can also just drop your questions on the Q&A box, and our team will help to answer it. And then the university team, they will help to answer as well if your questions are for a certain university. So we do have a question here. Will there be a presentation on medical programs? The answer is yes. We will have a presentation for medical programs. So let me just share you the agenda again in case some of you missed it and just joined. So this is the agenda for today's online open day. So we just had BFSU, Beijing Foreign Studies University, sharing the information for their business programs. And up next, we will have Shanghai University Business Self Business School, and then we'll have Beijing Normal University, Hong Kong Baptist University, United International College. They'll share information about their bachelor's program. And then we'll have Bohai University, Shanghai Ocean University, and last but not least, there will be information from Dalian Medical University and also information about MBBS program in China. And we realize that MBBS is such a popular program. We've seen that the trend is keep rising up, like more and more students are applying for MBBS programs in China, and that's why we are sharing more useful information for you, so you can basically apply for the MBBS programs in Chinese universities. And all of these universities that are here today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 7 of them, they're all still open for application. And then the application deadlines are roughly by next one in June-ish, like end of June, mid of June. So basically you still have about a month at least to finish your online applications for the university application. All right. Yeah. So we're still waiting for Shanghai University Silk Business School. Seems like they have a little bit connection issue. So I think we're gonna move on to the United International College first, and then after that we're gonna go back to Shanghai University Silk Business School. So yeah.
Hello.
All right. Hi,
Hello,
Jess.
Nadia.
Hi. It's good to see you.
Hi there. I think my camera is on, right? And the speaker, everything's fine there.
Yeah, the
I
camera is
try
on.
to share my screen now.
Okay,
So
sure.
wait for a second. Yeah, here we are. Can you see my screen?
Yes, it's working.
Okay, then I will start my webinar today. Okay. Thank you all for your time joining today's webinar hosted by China Mission. And I'm from United International College. I'm Jessie from International Development Office. First of all, I would like to give a brief introduction of UIC. And UIC was jointly funded by Beijing Normal University and Hong Kong Baptist University. And our location is in Zhuhai, mainland China, in Guangdong province, which means students graduate from school, they will receive their graduation certificate of BNU, HKBU. You can see at the left side, this is our graduation certificate. And the students will get their bachelor's degree of Hong Kong Baptist University as well. And here you can see this is our President Tang Tao. And back to the location here, I want to emphasize that UIC is located in a very beautiful coastal city in Zhuhai, in Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area. It's quite near Hong Kong and Macau. You can cross a bridge there, and you can enjoy those opportunities just provided for younger generation in Greater Bay Area in recent years. And you can see our campus here. We separate in the phase 1 and phase 2 campus. Actually, currently we will most of the teaching program will based on phase 1 campus, and phase second one will is still under constructing, and we will open the accommodation for students in the very near future, and also some meaningful program will happen there. And you can see the new dormitory in the second phase campus. Students will share their bedroom with other students because for the limitation space, we won't have any opportunity to provide a single room for a student, even for domestic student in UIC, which means our students should share the common room and even the bedroom with other students. As you can see some pictures in our new dorm area. And yes, and the location, as you can see, is quite near Zhongshan, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, some big city in Guangdong. And students will have some opportunity to take a field trip during the periods they study in UIC as well. Yeah, and some like the theme park here, sightseeing, and as what I mentioned, the bridge here is connected to Macau and Hong Kong. Only take 1 hour by bus there. It's quite convenient. And I want to say this, the tuition fee compared with some public university in China, UIC's tuition fee is a little bit high for students, is up to 100,000 per year. And for the musical program will cost 120,000 per year. And our dormitory fee, if you choose 2 bathrooms, then it will cost 6,400 per year. And you can also choose a cheaper one for 3 bathrooms. And because of the UIC construction is consists some international staff and international students. As you can see, most of the faculty members are from mainland China, but we still have some teachers from Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, and also 1/3 from overseas. And also the student, most are from mainland China. Currently, we have few students from overseas, but we still have some students from like Malaysia, US, Belarus, Russia, and other countries. And I want to share some programs in UIC. We're going to provide it to all the students here. As you can see, there are 4 faculty and schools in UIC, which is Faculty of Business and Management, Faculty of Science and Technology, Faculty of Humanities and Social Science, and School of Culture and Creativity. Let's see what are the programs are provided. As most of the students would choose accounting, finance, or marketing related program for international is quite popular in UIC when they're submitting their application. But students got the chance to change their program during their first, when they finished the first year in UIC or even the first semester in UIC. And let's see the programs in science and technology. And more and more students would choose computer science and technology in 2023 intake. We already recruited some students in this program, and as well as the food science and technology, and also some program related to psychology and finance mathematics as well. And here we have some programs in Faculty of Humanity and Social Science, and most popular goes to Media and Communication Studies, and also the Public Relations and Advertising program. And some students will maybe interested in Chinese culture and global communication, but all the programs are taught in English. And for 2023 intake, also many students submit the application of who is applying for media arts and design, cinema, television, as well as the culture, creative, and management, and also the animation and interactive media. And besides of the program they will study, and we also provide some overseas opportunities for students, like we cooperate and contract with some very famous and top-ranking university in the world. And as you can see, in 2021, around 1,000 out of 1,523 graduations left the mainland for further study, which means students in UIC, they would choose to further their education after the graduation, and going to UK, Australia, and some US country, Canada, and European country as well. And as you can see, some top ranking college deliver their offer to our graduations, and also list in the top 100 QS ranking universities. And we also provide a lot of opportunity and events held in the on campus, like high table dinner. Student will share and also can get social with others, and we will invite some famous guests into the dinner and give a speech to the students. And you can see some events and activities here. Most of it will related to the traditional culture of China, because we just want to give more opportunities for international students to know more about China and get involved in the atmosphere here. Some activity such as calligraphy, traditional filmmaking, flower arranging, Tai Chi class, handicrafting, something like that you can see on the picture. Our international students all are very enjoy in this trip and those events. And also we provide some opportunity to have the one-day tour around the city, very near Zhuhai, maybe in Zhongshan, during the weekend or some holidays, and they can just relax and hang out with friends and make friends with our domestic university students here, and enjoy the very famous food cuisines in Guangdong. And some of the students just plan to have their weekend in Macau or Hong Kong, just seeking some food and sightseeing with friends. And I would like to share a video with you, and let's see what our international students think of UIC.
Hi, Jessie. Sorry, the video
Yeah?
has no sound.
Oh, okay, let's see. Maybe here. How about
Yes,
now?
it's working.
I think UIC is really cool because there's a lot of opportunities to integrate me and like myself and other exchange students along with the Chinese students to get to know each other and explore our differences together, but find common ground to integrate together.
UIC is an educational center that gives students the chance to learn China and all of its cultural aspects, including traditional music, traditional dances, history, and geological locations, travels, and historic places.
The environment of UIC is really awesome, that I really feel happy here, and our technology, all the classrooms and our teachers are highly qualified, and I really appreciate to be here and leading my study.
When I think of UIC, I just think about when I went back to the club fair and they had so many different organizations there for us to get interested in. Every club we spoke to was so passionate about what they did, whether it was the outdoor club or the fashion model club. Everyone was really, really dedicated to their craft.
And we just back to the PBT. Sorry, hold a second. Yeah, I will continue. And most concerned questions for the students maybe goes to the scholarship, whether UIC will provide any scholarship for international students. It's definitely yes. But it's already in May now. Then our deadline of the application will be June 30. So all our full scholarship quota are given out to students at the moment, but we still have some few quota for 30% entrance scholarship for international students. And most of the students will also get a sponsor for the government scholarship, 10,000 for each international student. But most of the quotas are based on first come, first serve which means students to submit their application as soon as possible, then they will get the higher chances to get the international school scholarship in the beginning of the enrollment. So that goes to the general college admission requirements. We list a few requirements for international students here, and it's quite detailed. Maybe we can share it later, and students may go to UIC website and email us for further information will be okay. And the method of how to apply is welcome to submit your application to China Mission or directly email us or via UIC portal to submit your supporting documents listing here graduation certificate of high school and all your transcripts in high school as well, and 2 recommendation letter from your supervisor in high school or from the leader of your internship. Those are all acceptable, and also your personal statement, your passport copy. For non-English speaking students will need to provide your language certification, and we request a TOEFL score 79 internet based or IELTS score 6. And once again, the application deadline is 30 June. So we still have almost 1 month for submitting your application, because we still need some time for issuing your JW202 form for your visa. So here will be our deadline for the application of 2023 intake. But if the student is applying for 2024 intake, is welcome to consult us for further information will be okay. And last but not least, I would like to share some beautiful picture of UIC, and just want to get a general picture of you and to maybe erase your interest in UIC. Yeah, here's some picture in our first campus. Here is our Learning Resource Center. It's quite big library on campus. And here is some inside picture of Learning Resource Center. And we got a sport complex here. And there is a sport park near our first campus. And there was 3 canteens on campus, but at the moment, we cannot provide the halal food for students here, but you can still choose whatever you like. You can just have some cuisines in 3 canteens. You can choose whatever you want. And here's the picture of our first campus. Students will also need to share the common room on each floor. And here is some channels for international to reach out to us. And maybe you can scan the code here and follow our International Development Office WeChat account or Facebook, YouTube here. And maybe we can communicate via email is welcome as well. And maybe you can book a one-to-one consultation via China Admission or even with our team. Then goes to the website here. You can find more information about the general requirement of the admission or more about UIC here. Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you for listening to the webinar today. And maybe there were some questions for the students. Is welcome to pop in. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Jessie, for the introduction of UIC. We do need to move to the next speaker, but there are some questions on the chat box in case you want to reply to them.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Thank you
sure.
again.
Thank you so much, Jessie. Bye.
Bye.
So next we have Miss Chloe from Silk Business School, Shanghai University.
Hi, Nadia. Thank you. This is Chloe from Silk Business School, Shanghai University. I'm very happy to be here to introduce our school and our programs. Now let me share the slides. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you see it? Okay.
Yes, it's working.
Great. Well, I'm the admission officer of Silk degree programs, and I'm very happy to meet you today. So Silk is located in Shanghai, one of the most vibrant and dynamic cities in the world. With a population of over 24 million, Shanghai is not only very frequently cited as the world's largest proper city, but also the finance center of China and a hub for international business. Making it perfect location for you to pursue a career in business. Besides, Shanghai is an incredible place to live. With a rich culture, fascinating history, and attractive scenery, Shanghai will keep you entertained throughout your lives. Shanghai University, which named after the city Shanghai, is a public university. It was established in 1922 and it's jointly governed by the Ministry of Education and Shanghai Municipal Government. Shanghai University is ranked 22nd for 2023 QS ranking in mainland China. There are currently over 3,000 full-time faculty members and over 40,000 students on campus, including 2,800 international students. So Shanghai University is the biggest university in Shanghai City. Also, as a comprehensive university, Shanghai University offers 84 undergraduate programs, 108 master's programs, and 82 doctoral programs in various disciplines. It has 32 schools and colleges in Shanghai University, and our school is one of them. So the degree and like the diploma will be issued by Shanghai University. And also the unique part of our school is that among the 84 undergraduate programs, there are only 3 of them can be taught in English, and all the 3 English programs are in our Silk Business School. Next, I'd like to introduce about our Silk Business School. So we are a joint venture between Shanghai University and the University of Technology Sydney in Australia. UTS, which is University of Technology Sydney, is ranking number 9 in Australia and 137 in the world in the QS ranking 2023. And our undergraduate students, including international undergraduate students, have chance to receive 2 bachelor degrees upon graduation. So first, you will have a bachelor degree from Shanghai University, a traditional Chinese university, and then you have chance to receive another Bachelor of Business diploma from UTS. And you don't have to go to Sydney, you don't have to go to Australia to take this double degree program. You can just stay in Shanghai for 4 years. And if you are self-paid students, you don't even to pay extra tuition fee for this program. Okay, and basically in your second year, you can apply for this double degree program. And if you get admitted in your 3rd year, you will have certain courses delivered by UTS teachers. And if you pass all the certain courses, then upon graduation, you will have 2 bachelor degrees. I will quickly go through our Silk history. So we were established in 1994. And from 1998, we have our undergraduate programs. And from 2004, we have our postgraduate programs. And in 2020, we finally got the ASSB accreditation. If some of you are interested in business, you might have heard of this accreditation. So ASSB is the most famous accreditation among business schools. And obtain this accreditation makes us one of the top 5% business school around the world. We have 205 full-time faculty and staff, And actually among them, more than 70% have the overseas study background and they have obtained a PhD degree. And for our staff, we have 70 professional staff. We currently have nearly 4,000 degree students on campus. And among them, there are about 200 international degree students. And they are from over 60 different countries. So I would say we are quite diverse. And joining Silk make you can have chance to meet not only Chinese students, but also different country students. And you can have experience to know more cultures and make more friends here. Silk has a partnership of more than 100 universities in 26 countries. So you can have chance to join the exchange programs, summer school programs, and overseas internship. So every year we send our degree Chinese students and also international students for exchange, summer school and internship. So you can see the figures here. Likewise, we also welcome students from different countries for various programs here. Some of them are here for exchange. Some of them pursue degree programs. And also we have our own summer school. Actually, this year we will have a free online summer school. It will be in late June, and it's a 1-week program. It will be totally free. So if you are interested in joining the online summer school, you can contact me as well. For our programs, I just mentioned that our undergraduate programs are in English, and you can have chance to get 2 degrees from Shanghai University and UTS. So the programs are international economics and trade, focusing on cross-border e-commerce, which is quite popular now, and we have many applicants apply for this program. Second one is finance, a focus on corporate finance. For this program, we will recommend applicants who are good at mathematics. As you know, Shanghai is the center of finance in China. So if you want to study finance, I will highly recommend you to come to Shanghai. The last one is business administration. Actually, it's one program, but with 2 study directions. First one is digital marketing, and the other one is innovation and entrepreneurship. So if you want to open your own business in the future, I will highly recommend this one. Actually, we have some graduate students after their graduation from our school, they have started up their own business. So you can also communicate with our alumni, and we'll say we're quite strong at this business administration and also international economics and trade. So these 2 majors are highly recommended. We also have some master's programs. There are 4 can be taught in Chinese, finance, regional economics, corporate management, and management science and engineering. For the English top programs, we have Master of Finance and Master of Accounting. Okay, so this is all our degree programs in Silk. As for the admission requirements, so in general, there are 3 parts. First one is the eligibility. Normally, you have to be above 18 years old, but if you are still 17, that's also fine. You just need to provide another guaranteeing statement. And you have to be non-Chinese citizen in good health. So the second part is about your language proficiency. If you're applying for the English part program, we require IELTS 6.5 and TOEFL 90 or Duolingo 120. So it's also okay that if your previous degree is fully taught in English, so you can just ask your previous school or college to issue a proof that showing that your previous study is fully in English, then it can be fine. For the Chinese top programs, we require HSK 5, 180, or if your previous degree is fully taught in Chinese, that's also acceptable. As for the academic requirements, if you're applying for the bachelor programs, you need to have GPA 3 out of 4 or its equivalence. For example, I know in some countries you might study A-level or IB. That's also okay. So you can just upload your transcripts, and we will check the grade whether it's equal to GPA 3 out of 4. If you want to apply for master's program, the GPA should be over 2.5 out of 4. Plus, we require qualified mathematics record. So this is all the requirements. Basically, if you meet the requirements on this page, then you can apply for us. For the application, we only accept online application. You can just apply through the Shanghai University website. Later, I will also put it in slides. So just need to prepare the following documents. Some of them are quite basic documents, such as your passport photo page, passport size ID photo. We will require you to shoot a video, like a short mini video to introduce yourself briefly. The most important is the highest degree certificate and also your transcripts. Please note that if you haven't graduated yet, that's also fine. Just ask your school to issue a proof of pre-graduation. That's acceptable. But upon registration, upon arrival to China, you need to have the official degree certificate with you. As for the transcripts, please cover all the academic years. For some applicants, they just upload the last year of their transcripts. And for the language proficiency certificate, for example, your IELTS certificate, TOEFL certificate, or the screenshot of your English proficiency test, that's also fine. Study plan and no criminal record, commitment, statement of financial support. There are templates for the 3 documents, so you can download at the Shanghai University website, just to fill in and assign the signature. If you apply for a master's program, you also have to upload 2 recommendation letters. Normally, it should be issued by the lecturers or professors of your previous study. If you have some awards, honors, or some research output, I will also highly suggest you to upload together because it will be helpful for your scholarship application. As for the fees, since Shanghai University is a public university, so we charge our international degree students the same amount as our Chinese students. So I will say, as a business school, you will find our tuition fee quite reasonable compared to many other countries' universities, business schools. So consider undergraduate programs, the tuition fee is just 30,000 RMB per year, which equals to $4,500 every year. For the master's program, it depends on different programs. For the Masters of Finance in English, that's 45,000 RMB per year. Okay, it's a 2-year program. For the accommodation, we also offer the on-campus dormitory, and I also put the expenses of your food and the daily life, so you can have a rough idea of your monthly expenses here. About 500 to 800 every month should cover all the expenses. Okay. Of course, we have scholarships as well. There are Chinese government scholarships. Actually, I noticed some students have already asked about this. Unfortunately, this year, the CSC has already finished in early February, and the Shanghai government scholarship is still available. Today is May 10th, so you still have 5 days. If you want to apply for us, please hurry up. You can apply for the Shanghai government scholarship. For the master's programs, it can cover tuition fee, accommodation, insurance, stipend. And for the undergraduate programs, it covers tuition fee and insurance. Okay, full tuition fee, like 4 years tuition fee, and insurance. So this is the Shanghai government scholarship. There is separate website. I just send me email so I can share with you the application guide for the Shanghai government scholarship. There is also Shanghai University scholarship. This one is just for postgraduate study, okay, like master's and doctoral study. So Shanghai University's scholarship doesn't need to be applied separately. Shanghai University will select from applicants who applied for these two government scholarships. Plus, we have our Silk New International Student Scholarship. For our scholarship, it covers different ranges of tuition fee, like half of your first academic year tuition fee, or first year tuition fee, or half of 4 years, or even 4 years tuition fee. And for our Silk scholarship, you don't have to apply separately. As long as you sub applications to our Silk degree programs, then you are automatically considered as the recipient. So we will select from all the qualified applicants. And there are 3 rounds of selection of our Silk scholarship. Actually, we just finished the first round of selection. The second round will be in early June, and the last one will be in early July. So just apply before June 30, then you have chance to get our Silk scholarship. Here are some pictures of our international student dormitories. We mainly have double room, this one, double rooms, sorry, and the 4 bedroom. Okay, there is a receptionist. So it's a 4th floor international student dormitories. We are located in Jiading district, which is not the downtown of Shanghai. Actually, there are 3 campuses of Shanghai University, and there are shuttle buses, school shuttle bus among the 3 campuses. So the good thing about living in Jiading is that you can not only enjoy the quiet study environment, but also the rent and the living expenses here is cheaper than the downtown of Shanghai. If you want to go to downtown to hang out with your friends, you can easily take our shuttle bus to the downtown campus and transfer to another metro. Here are some facilities images of our school. Even though Jiading campus is not quite new, it has a history of over 60 years. But in recent years, we try to renovate our buildings inside. Okay. We also have many activities for international students. There are like international cultural festival and some soccer game, New Year party, celebration of traditional Chinese activities. So our international students can not only join our Silk activities, but also Shanghai University activities. Actually, there are more international students on our main campus. Like I mentioned, we have nearly 3,000 international students. So in the whole university, you will have chance to meet, I would say maybe 70 different countries of students. Here are our social media. Please take a picture, and you can find some videos on Instagram, and also I can share with you the link of our promotion video. Just send me email here. So every day I will check this email. This is our application website. So some of you might be interested in other disciplines. Shanghai University is a comprehensive university. If you want to apply for other programs, you're welcome to check this website. You will find also like Chinese language program and the degree programs of other schools of Shanghai University. Okay, and if you have any questions, just feel free to contact me here.
Okay, thank you so much, Chloe, for sharing information about Silk Business School. So there is like one question here that we can talk about from the chat box. So the question is it okay if the student has a study gap of over 6 years? So during after he or she is graduated from his previous education, he has a job, like he was working for 6 years, and then right now he wants to continue his studies. So is there any problem with cases like this?
There is no problem. You can have gap years, and because there's no strict age limit to our degree programs, we even have some applicants who who are already 40 years old. That's also
Okay.
fine. So you can just apply with the documents I just mentioned.
Okay, sure. That's great to know.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Chloe,
you.
for your information. See you then.
Thank you. See you.
Okay, so for the next one, we can have teacher Gu Haodong from. Oh, sorry. We will have teacher from Bohai University. Sorry. Yeah, we'll have teacher from Bohai University sharing the admissions information for 2023 intake.
Hello, can you see the PPT?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Harry, and this is my university, Bohai University. Maybe you don't know it before. So this is my aim to participate in this presentation. So let me introduce my university for you. My university is Bohai University, and in my PPT it contains 4 parts. The first one is introduction of the city Jinzhou, where the university located in, and the introduction of our school, introduction of our enrollment programs, and introduction of enrollment majors. So first, let me introduce my city, Jinzhou. Well, Jinzhou city is located in the southwest of Liaoning province and the north coast of Bohai Sea. Jinzhou, it is a beautiful seaside city. Well, for our university, located in the downtown of the Jinzhou city. So it only takes 30 minutes to drive from our main campus to the beach. And also there is a direct bus to the beach near our school. And also Jinzhou is rich in tourism resources and places of historic interest. So we also, for example, the famous Bijia Mountain Scenic Spot. The Bijia Mountain Scenic Spot is located in the west of Liaoning province, facing the Bohai Sea. The Bijia Mountain is a mountain in the sea, 1,620 meters away from the coastline. And it contains 3 peaks, and the middle one is the highest. The appearance just looks like the writing brush rack, so it is why it's called the Bijia Mountain. It is the famous Taoist mountain resort in the province. So here you can see the statue. The statue is called the Fairies Building Bridge. According to ancient myths and legends, these 2 fairies, as you can see in the picture, built the Overpass Heaven Bridge to the Bijia Mountain. And the most magical landscape of the Bijia Mountain, the Overpass Heaven Bridge, after each tide ebb, an overpass Heaven Bridge of more than 30 meters wide and 2 kilometers long appears between the Bijia Mountain and the coast, connecting the coast and the mountain island. It disappears and appears as the tide ebbs and flows, which can be called one of the best in the world. And the next one is Sanqing Pavilion. Sanqing Pavilion. No, okay. And here you can see, oh, sorry. The next one is Sanqing Pavilion. Sanqing Pavilion is this building, this architecture is all made of stone, with 6 stories and 26.2 meters high. This was built in 1912. So this pavilion is called Sanqing Pavilion. It is a temple of Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. Every year, a number of Chinese and foreign students come to visit it. It's really a good place to pay a visit to. And you know, if you stand on the top of the pavilion, you can see the entire Bijia Mountain I mentioned just now. And also we have our famous specialty is Jinzhou barbecue, as you can see in the picture. And also, now let me introduce my university, Bohai University. Well, Bohai University is a comprehensive university, and it was established in February 1950. And it was administered by Liaoning provincial government. My university, Bohai University, is in Jinzhou City, Liaoning Province, China. And now we have we have established 20 sub-level colleges administering 53 programs for bachelor's degree. We have 18 level 1 programs for master's degree and 10 programs for professional master's degree. And those programs cover like economics, laws, education, humanities, history, philosophy, science, engineering, agriculture, management, arts, etc. And now we have, this is the scenery of our school. Okay, it's the Binhai campus, and this is our main campus. And the overall campus, and this is our library. Bookshelf for international students, our classroom for international students, our canteen, the waterfall, and the pavilion in the school, and also the botany garden of our school, the bridge connecting the lake. And our programs is, first, we have such programs like undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, language teaching programs, and so on. First, let me introduce our undergraduate programs. So undergraduate programs, so the application conditions like this, as you can see, non-Chinese nationals who are physically and mentally healthy, high school diploma aged 18 to 27, and so on. This is for undergraduate admissions. And also the application and the school commencement date. Applicants who apply to use Chinese as the language of courses, the application period is from April the 1st to June the 30th every year. And the semester starts in early September every year. And classes will be held in spring and fall for applicants who use English as a language of courses. The application period for the fall semester is from April the 1st to June the 30th every year. And the semester starts in early September every year. And the application period for the spring semester is from October the 1st to December the 30th every year. And the semester starts in early March of the following year. And our postgraduate admissions is like this. So students should have a bachelor's degree or equivalent aged from 21 to 40. And if students want to use Chinese as the language of courses, they must have a Chinese proficiency test, HSK level 4, score of at least 180 points. And also applicants, if they want to use English as a language of courses, they should have the ability to use English to complete the study and research tasks of the major. And also applicants for postgraduate students, if they use Chinese as a language of courses, the application period is from April the 1st to June the 30th every year, and the semester starts in early September every year. Classes will be held in spring and fall for applicants who use English as a language of courses. The application period for the fall semester is from April the 1st to June the 30th every year, and the semester starts in early September every year. The application period for the spring September, the semester is from October the 1st to December the 30th every year, and the semester starts in early March of the following year. And also we have a language teaching program. So Chinese language courses, our Chinese language teaching program mainly include comprehensive courses, speaking courses, listening courses, reading and writing courses, Chinese culture, etc. We also arranged calligraphy, Chinese painting, Chinese martial arts, Chinese songs, handicraft, and other traditional Chinese culture experiences for you. And for the setting of a class consists of 4 classes. Class A equals to access to Chinese language, and Class B equals to elementary Chinese. Class C or D equals to intermediate Chinese, and Class E equals to advanced Chinese. So the tuition fee for our Chinese language training program is 10,000 yuan per year. And also, so these students should have these conditions to apply for the Chinese language program. Like for example, non-Chinese nationals, and they have high school diploma or above, and they should be under the age of 40. The Chinese language training program, we adopt the year-round admissions, and the students can enter the school for courses all year round, except during winter and summer vacations. And also we have summer camps. Our school has established 2 Confucius Institutes abroad, respectively in Burundi and the Central African Republic. And also, during summer vacations, we often organize some reception of short-term summer camps. We provide some Chinese culture experience courses for overseas high school and college students. And, we recruit students in teams, and each team is required to have at least 10 students. We also give students some Chinese courses like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And there are also traditional Chinese culture courses such as painting and calligraphy, martial arts, tea art, paper cutting, and so on. Travel experiences around Jinzhou City can also be arranged according to team requirements. The application period is from April the 1st to June the 30th every year, and classes start from mid-June to early August. The fees of courses, including accommodation, is 3,000 yuan for 4 weeks. And also we have scholarship programs. We have been accredited for a qualified training school for the international students who have obtained the Chinese government scholarship, and the international students who have obtained the International Chinese Teachers Scholarship. For more information, you can visit the official website of the College of International Education of our university, like this. And you can also visit the official website of China Scholarship Council, or the official website of the International Chinese Language Teachers Scholarship to know more about the scholarships. We also, for Bohai University, we also offers the President's Scholarship for international students. So self-funded international students who are officially registered and have studied at the university for a total of 1 year, they can participate in the application and evaluation. The scholarship amount is 10,000 yuan, which will be paid in a lump sum. So these are our scholarships for international students. And also here are the enrollment majors of our school. For undergraduate programs, so we mainly recommend business administration, tourism management, software engineering, electrical engineering, and automation. These 4 majors are taught in Chinese or English, and the tuition fee is 13,000 yuan. So if you want to start a business in the future, business administration is your good choice. And if you want to work on the IT industry in the future, software engineering. Okay, sorry. There's something wrong with the computer. Hello, can you see my PPT?
Yes, I can, but
Is-
it's moving.
Is it moving?
Yeah.
Okay, let me, sorry.
Okay, it's working.
Sorry, it's not working. Okay, well, and these are the, and also for the postgraduate admissions, we recommend food production and safety, green, grease and botanic, protein engineering, food science, agriculture, product processing and preserving engineering, and so on. So these majors can be taught in Chinese and English. So the tuition fee is 16,000 yuan per year. And the length of schooling is for 3 years. You know, our undergraduate program is length of schooling is 4 years, and our postgraduate program is length of schooling is 3 years. And this is the majors. These are the majors, all the majors. And application materials. So students should provide the passport first page, blank page, and the highest education background certificate, highest education background transcript, and also some documents below. And also our accommodation. We provide excellent accommodation for international students, and international students can choose to live on campus or off campus. So in each room, we provide students with the facilities like independent bathroom, desk, chair, wardrobe, TV, and we also provide a public kitchen and a laundry room for international students. So we have 2 types of rooms. One is single room. The single room, the tuition, the fee of the single room is 9,000 yuan per year per person, and the fee of a double room is 6,000 yuan per year per person. And these are the first floor of our international students building. This is the room. This is the bathroom. The bathroom. This is the public kitchen. And also about fees. In addition to the tuition fee and accommodation fee, the international students recruited by Bohai University, they also need to pay the following fees, like a registration fee, insurance premium, residence permit handling fee. And if you have some questions, be sure to contact us. And here is the contact information of our school. So you can screenshot, take a picture, and we hope to see you in the near future at Bohai University. Thank you.
Thank you, Harry, for presenting for Bohai University today. Just a couple of quick questions from the student. For example, if student is accepted, do I have to start classes in China at the start of semester, or can I do online classes before coming to China?
So students, if students can want to come to study in China, they can apply right now. Perhaps in September next semester, students can come to study. But now he or she can apply. Okay.
Yeah. So I think starting from next September, there's no more online classes, right? Because students will need to go and study in China.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
sure.
One final question here, because it mentioned on the presentation that there is an age limit of 40 years old. So one student just want to ask if it's a strict age limit. So that's mean anybody over 40 years old has no chance in applying to Bohai University?
Well, actually, yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for clarifying that, Harry. So thank you for all the presentations about Bohai University as well.
Okay, my pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, so for the next presentation, we will have Ms. Louise Shi from Shanghai Ocean University.
Yes. So can I share my screen now?
Sure, yeah, you can share
Okay.
your screen.
Okay, can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to join our online introduction seminar today. We are the International Student Admission Office of Shanghai Ocean University, and I'm Bo. Today, we will be sharing our university, our program, what kind of scholarships we offer, and also about the application process and our campus activities. So Shanghai Ocean University was founded in 1912 and as the first fishery college. And in 2017, we were selected by ministry institutions as one of the double first-class initiative university. So guys, maybe this is a new information for you. So do you know what is double first class? It means first-class university and first-class discipline of the world. In China, there are more than 1,000 universities, but only top 147 universities can get this honor, and we are one of them. So about our history, into this year, we have 111 years history. And as you can see, agriculture and fisheries is our first-class discipline. We have world-class professors work as chief scientists for international aquaculture and fisheries organizations. And so you can see from this map, our university has wide influence worldwide. We have many cooperation with different universities and some international organizations around the world, especially for FAO, Food and Aquaculture Organization of the United Nations, and NACA, Network of Aquaculture Centers in Asia and the Pacific. So why study at Shanghai Ocean University? First, we're in Shanghai. Shanghai probably is the most foreigner-friendly city in China. All the public services are very convenient and the science are bilingual. The second reason is our campus located at Lingang Special Area. So Lingang Special Area is the extension of the pilot free trade zone. So it means the government has published many policies to facilitate the foreigner talents to work here. So which has the highest development potential and lots of industry job opportunities. So if you would like to start a company, here also has entrepreneurship consultancy. Enrolled degree students can start a business here with entrepreneurship visa stamp added on the study visa. So it's a very good opportunity for you to start here. And this is a poster in the metro station, just we mentioned before. Lingang Special Area will offer foreign students a chance to get an entrepreneurship visa. And one of our students was selected as the representative for this policy. And his poster has here in the metro station now. Now we will talk about our programs. First, the preparatory programs. So do you know what preparatory program is? It's for foreign students to learn Chinese. So in China, the requirement of applying for a bachelor program is that you need to offer a HSK certificate. In most cases, it is HSK4. Some university will ask you to provide HSK5 certificate. So if you don't have it, you can apply a preparatory program first. And after 1 year Chinese learning and obtain HSK4 certificate, you can use it to apply in any university in China, not just our university. Of course, you can also apply in our university. So about our Chinese language courses, we are using the student-oriented teaching method. Our goal is to help you master this language as soon as possible and pass the examinations. And you can see here, this is the example of our preparatory program. So we offer comprehensive courses and specialized training courses. It is in total up to 30 classes every week. And we also offer practical Chinese, academic Chinese writing, and Chinese culture related courses to help you adapt in the study life on campus. And we also offer teaching assistance and evening tutorial to ensure that you can get the help after the class. So welcome to join our preparatory programs. And based on our preparatory program, we have redesigned our bachelor program. We selected the most popular major and redesigned it, make it more suitable for foreign students. And that is International Economics and Trade 1+3 program. So you may ask, what is 1+3? So 1 means 1 year Chinese learnings, and 3 means 3 year for major courses learnings. So why choose us? The first reason is, as we mentioned, if you want to apply for a bachelor program in China, you need to have a HSK4 certificate. But in this 1+3 program, we provide bachelor preparatory Chinese language study. So you can apply without HSK4. It means if you are a zero basic student, you can also apply this 1+3 program. And the second reason is that you can obtain bachelor degree in 4 years. So you can see here, normally you should spend, if you don't have HSK4, normally you should spend 1 year for learning Chinese, and you should spend 4 years for learning your major courses. So in total, you should spend 5 years to get a bachelor degree. But in this 1+3 program, it's possible for you to complete all international economics and trade credits in 3 years. So the time you use to get a bachelor degree will be shortened for 1 year. So you can obtain bachelor degree in 4 years, which is great for you. And here is our Chinese learning courses and our major courses for this 1+3 program. And here is the fees, including application fees, your insurance fees, your accommodation fees, and tuition fees. So the tuition fees for this 1+3 program is 20,000 a year. But we have a good news. The good news is the student apply for this 1+3 program can have the Shanghai Ocean University President Scholarship, which will offer 50% tuition waiver with discount of 10,000 per academic year. So there is a question. So if you are a student in this 1+3 program in the first year, so what should you pay for the tuition? Yes, it's 10,000. And from the second year, the relevant fees will be dynamically adjusted according to the student's academic performance. Okay, so now you are in the second year of this 1+3 program. You should start to learn your major courses. And now you should ask you one questions. After 1 year study, what's your HSK score? So if you pass HSK4, which means more than 180, but less than 210, then your fees will be the same as the first year. But if you pass HSK4 and more than 210, you don't need to pay your accommodation fee. And if you pass HSK5 and more than 180, which it is amazing, then you don't need to pay your tuition fee and you don't need to pay your accommodation fees. They are free for you. And for the students who hasn't passed HSK4, you still can retake first year Chinese courses and the fees is as same as the first year. And here now you are in the third year of this 1+3 program. Then you should ask you one question. Have I passed all the courses in the second year? So in the third year, all the relevant fees is based on the academic performance in the second year. So if you failed any courses, the fees is as same as the first year. But if you pass all courses, you don't need to pay your tuition fee, you don't need to pay your accommodation fees, they are free for you. And now you are in the fourth year of this program, is as same as the third year. All the relevant fees is based on your academic performance in the third year. And sure, yes, you need to ask you the same questions. Have I passed all the courses in the third year? If you pass all the courses, then you don't need to pay your tuition fees and accommodation fees. And this is Xuya, is our foreign students, and her major is international economics and trade. And here is her YouTube. She makes lots of videos to record her life here. So if you're interested in what it looks like, you can watch them. For example, here is our library. Okay, and next part, how to apply. So if you're interested in our program, I believe the next problem is how to apply, right? So before you apply first, you need to check that if you fit these conditions, the age should be between 16 to 23, and you should graduate from high school. And if you fit all the conditions, then please submit your application. So if you use your computer, please get into here, this website, and fill in the questionnaire. And if you use your phone, please scan this QR code and fill in the questionnaire. And most important, you should send your relevant documents that we need to our email address. Here is our email address. And there are 8 documents that we need. Now, if you need, please take a screenshot. Here is our campus activities. Here, as you can see, we have Dragon Boat training base. So this is a special sports activities that you can enjoy in our school. We have regular Dragon Boat competitions, and as far as I concerned, our team is very good at it, and we have achieved many prizes. And here we are having Chinese and foreign students football game. And here is our student activity center. They're having a poetry recital. And here is a traditional craft experience. They are learning how to make a lacquer bead. Yes. And here is our dormitory. So as you can see, we will offer the kitchen, the bathroom, the activity room in our dormitory. And here is our contact information. So here is our Facebook. So please follow our Facebook. And here's our email, our website. And if you have WeChat, please scan this QR code to contact our teacher, Louis. Okay, thank you for your listening. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis, for the information about Shanghai Ocean University. So I think the program, the 1+3 program, is very, very interesting. And then there's also some questions about this program. For example, is it require any prior knowledge of Chinese? And if students only have like HSK 2 level or maybe below that, are they okay to apply? And is it possible to finish to HSK 4 in a year?
Yes. It's a very good question. As we mentioned, it doesn't ask students to have HSK4 certificate. Actually, if you are 0 basic, you can also apply for this program. But it really needs you work hard and diligent to get HSK4 certificate during 1 year. But I think it's possible because we have students already done it before, and he is a student in our university now.
Yeah, definitely. So students must work hard, but I think it's a great opportunities as well, because I know a lot of students, they want to study in Chinese, but they can't speak Chinese right now. But this is something that they can do in just 4 years duration. And how about like internship opportunities? So you mentioned that students who study there in the area, they can also get the entrepreneurship visa after graduation. So how's the job opportunities and also internship opportunities for international students?
They can get internship here, but it's but it's related to their majors.
Okay, that's great to know. So I'll check if there are a couple of other questions. Then the other question is, does Shanghai Ocean University provides science bachelor's degree? Or maybe if you don't mind, can we go back to the slides where it shows the list of programs, just in case some of the students miss the information?
Okay, let me share my screen. So which page?
About the programs offered at Shanghai Ocean University, the majors.
We are only offering preparatory program and this International Economics and Trade 1+3 program. Now,
Okay.
Wait a second, let me find it. Yes, here is the preparatory program. And this is our 1+3 program.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So everyone, in case you missed the information, in case you just joined and missed the information, these are the programs that are offered by Shanghai Ocean University. So they have the preparatory Chinese program and also the 1+3 bachelor's program in international economics and trade. Yeah, I think that's all of the questions from students. And yeah, thank you so much, Miss Luz, for sharing about Shanghai Ocean University, and we'll see you on another event.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. So for the next part, it's gonna be about the MBBS. Yeah, so for the next part, it's gonna be about MBBS programs in China and also Dalian Medical University. So the teacher from Dalian Medical University is not able to join physically online, but they're sharing a video of their campus and also the program, so you can watch the Dalian Medical University introduction videos in the middle of this info session. So anyway, I will briefly share with you about the MBBS in China for international students for the 2023 admissions intake. Okay, so yeah, I hope my screen is visible. And then, yeah, basically welcome to all future doctors, to everybody who wish to be a doctors and are keen to apply for MBBS programs in China one day. So you can stay tuned to hear more information about the MBBS programs offered by Chinese universities. So the first one is a little bit more about the program overview of the MBBS program itself. So before we go and see Dalian Medical University introduction, I'm going to let you know the overview of the MBBS program. So generally, MBBS programs in China is 5 to 6 years in terms of duration. So normally, if you study the program in Chinese, then you can finish the program in just 5 years. But if you're studying the program in English, then the duration of study will be 6 years. And yes, there are two options, just like I just mentioned. There are two options for the MBBS programs. You can study these programs in Chinese, but for that, you will need to have HSK4 or HSK5 certificate when you apply to the program. But if you don't know any Chinese, that's also no problem, because there are 45 universities across China that offer English.MBBS programs for international students. So the opportunities are open for everyone. Even though you don't know any Chinese, you can still apply for the English.MBBS programs. And then upon graduating, the degree that you'll get from Chinese universities, it will be the bachelor's in MBBS degree. And then the degree from Chinese universities are recognized by World Health Organization, and it is also listed at the International Medical Education Directory as well. So it's basically recognized worldwide. But something that I would like to remind you, that especially if you are planning to study MBBS overseas and then go back home to your country and become a medical doctor back home, is to check the requirement with your local government. So for example, you're from Sri Lanka or from Nepal. So you need to check on the requirements from the Sri Lankan government, from your home country, because in some countries they have their own regulations where they have a list of approved universities, or maybe after you graduate from overseas you need to take some more examinations or like some more courses in your home country and things like that. So be sure to check all this requirement before you decided to apply for a MBBS program overseas, so that you can also study at one of the approved universities, for example, and you know all the requirements after you graduate. And then for the next part is about the curriculum. This is basically the sample of curriculum for the MBBS program. So this is just a general curriculum. Not all universities use the same curriculum, obviously, but this is just some kind of overview. So you have an understanding and also some information on what you are going to study if you are studying MBBS program in China. So basically, the MBBS programs in English, it's a 6 years program. And then just like I mentioned, basically in like for the first 5 years you will be studying in classes and also do practical session and everything, and then the final year on the year 6 it is usually an hospital internship. So you need to do an internship at the university's affiliated hospitals. Usually universities, they have their own affiliated hospitals, or they have their own hospitals where you can do your internship there. So it's very organized in China, so you don't need to find the hospitals by yourself. And then normally you also need to finish the internship in China at their affiliated hospitals. As far as I know, you cannot complete the internship outside of China because that's a part of the requirement. And then I'm pretty sure the next question would be, what's going to be the language of the internship? So you are in China, you're dealing with Chinese patients in a Chinese hospital. Of course, you need to also be fluent in Chinese, but don't worry because Chinese language is a part of the curriculum, as you can see. So during the whole 5 years of studying, you will learn Chinese language as well, even though your programs and all the other courses that you took will be in English. So don't worry about that because the universities, they will equip you with Chinese language so that you can be prepared to do the internship later on at the hospital using your Chinese. And normally you need to pass around HSK level 4, and that's where basically your Chinese, like you are considered fluent in Chinese for daily communication, for writings and reading. So usually you need to pass HSK level 4 before doing the internship or before you graduate from the MBBS program. And then for the MBBS program, just like I mentioned, it's an undergraduate program. So it's a bachelor's program. And then for the duration, it's 5 to 6 years, depending on the medium, like the language of instruction that you'll be taking. So it is generally 6 years in English. And then Chinese universities, they also offer graduate courses in medicine. So for example, you already have your MBBS degree from other universities, be it outside of or inside of China, you can apply for a master's program in medicine in various fields. It's in internal medicine, in cardiovascular disease, in like all the other streams. So you can apply for it. And normally it's a 3 to 4 years program. And in China, it's available in Chinese and English as well, depending on the university requirements. And then some universities are offering this program as a professional degree, which means it will include practical session and all. But normally for a professional degree, students are expected to know some Chinese, or at least be fluent in Chinese because it requires a practical session. But then there will be also an academic degree where it can be taught completely in English if you are joining the program. So these are some of the reasons why you should be studying MBBS in China. So the first one is because studying in China is universities are in high quality and also affordable. So universities in China are high in quality. A lot of them have very good ranking, very reputable globally. And then the quality keeps on increasing every year. The government, they spend a lot of budget to increase the education quality, the education research and competitiveness in China. And then the cost is relatively cheaper than Western countries. So if you compare it with studying medicine in other countries, especially in Western countries, studying in China is actually 70% cheaper than in Western countries. So the average cost for studying MBBS in China, it is about 3,500 to 10,000 US dollar for the tuition fee only per year. And then the second one is quick admission. So for MBBS in China, the admissions process and also requirements are considered pretty simple. So high school graduates can apply for this program. And then as long as you meet the age requirements and all the other criteria, mainly from your academic background as well, then you can apply for the program. So normally for MBBS programs, students will need to have studied biology, physics, and chemistry in high school, because these three are like the most important science subjects if you are to study MBBS in the future. And then for the university processing time itself, it's about 4 to 8 weeks for Chinese universities. Normally, there is no entrance examination for MBBS program, but there will be online interview for applying to MBBS program. And the third reason is the global recognition. So just like I mentioned before, Chinese universities, they are recognized globally, and the MBBS programs and degree from Chinese universities are recognized by WHO, and it is listed in the IMED, the International Medical Education Directory as well. So technically, with your degree from Chinese universities, it can take you anywhere. And last but not least, it is a unique experience. So you can immerse yourself in the Chinese culture and environment, which is very different than your country for sure. And then you can also learn Chinese language while completing your programs in English. So I would say it's kind of a win-win situation as well, especially we can say the importance of Chinese language is growing every year. More and more people can speak Chinese nowadays. And if you know Chinese, it can literally bring you anywhere. So I think it's a win-win solution, especially if you want to get your degree and also get your language skills, get your Chinese language skills up as well. So the next part, I'm gonna play you a video from Dalian Medical University, and after that, I'm going to share with you on how you can apply for the MBBS program. Hold on 1 second. Let me find the video for you.
Dalian Medical University, an academic institution with a long history and palace of medical knowledge, is located in the beautiful coastal city of Dalian. It was the first regular medical college founded by the Communist Party of China in 1947. After more than 70 years of development, Dalian Medical University has more than 10,000 students at school, and it has become a university with medicine as its main discipline and multidisciplinary development in science, engineering, management, art, law, and philosophy, and other disciplines. With the joint efforts of all generations of DMers, Dalian Medical University strives to practice the educational philosophy of people-oriented, pursuing excellence, highlighting characteristics, and cultivating elites, and builds a broad platform for the cultivation of outstanding talents. Talent cultivation, the fundamental task of DMU. At the founding of Dalian Medical University, the pioneers represented by Dean Shen Qizhen endured hardships and attracted talents widely. Chinese pharmacology master Zhang Yi, Chinese physiology pioneer Wu Xiang, Chinese microbiology founder Wei Xi, Chinese paleoanthropology pioneer Wu Rukang, Chinese optical founder Wang Daheng, and other famous teachers gathered together and became the spiritual torch of Dalian Medical University. Our university attaches great importance to the cultivation of the clinical practice ability of students. Moreover, we have won 4 special prizes in previous national clinical skills competition and the first place in the Northeast Division for 7 consecutive times. Scientific and technological innovation, the core competitiveness of the university. The university focuses on 4 gene characteristic specialties: clinical medicine, medical examination, and pharmacy have become national characteristic specialties. Our university implements quality discipline strategy and currently has one national key discipline, 3 of which rank in the top 1% of ESI global institutions. Besides, we have 4 postdoctorate R&D bases now, 4 PhD programs in the first level disciplines, and 9 master's programs in the first level disciplines. At present, DMU has a program for the innovation research team of the Ministry of Education of China, as well as a number of national and provincial science and technology platforms, such as a national and local joint engineering lab, the National International Joint Research Center, and the National International Science and Technology Cooperation Base. Social service, an important responsibility of the university, focusing on promoting the national medical system reform and the supply-side structure reform in education. Our university takes the initiative to assume social responsibilities and serves for the health of the people. We have 3 affiliated hospitals with reasonable layouts. The first affiliated hospital and the second affiliated hospital have been listed in the top 100 hospitals in China. The 2 affiliated hospitals have reached the leading level in the treatment of cardiovascular and cerebrovascular disease, kidney disease, integrated traditional Chinese and Western medicine, tumor treatment, organ transplantation, and other areas. The third affiliated hospital is concentrating its efforts on building an intelligent teaching hospital. The clinical college integrates top-grade experts and introduces advanced technology to escort the construction of a healthy learning province. International exchange and cooperation, a symbol towards international, the university rigorously promotes education internationalization, and the educational level of the international students ranks among the top 100 universities in China and rises to the top medical colleges and universities in China. We have been awarded as one of the first batch of national demonstration base for overseas study in China. The university has established cooperative relations with more than 100 universities and research institutions in more than 30 countries and regions. Cultural inheritance and innovation, the lofty mission of the university. The university attaches importance to cultural inheritance and innovation. DMU combines the promotion of excellent traditional Chinese culture with the building of university culture, with the characteristics of medical universities and colleges. Our university promotes the construction of socialist core values and leads the new trend of the time by carrying out rich and varied campus cultural activities and implementing high-quality cultural projects. More than 70 years of choice and hardship, more than 70 years of vision and fusion. Dalian Medical University is standing on a higher historical dimension, aiming at building a domestically advanced and internationally renowned medical university, and making great strides forward for the prosperity and development of national medical and health undertakings.
So that's the video from Dalian Medical University. I hope it gives you some overview on how the facilities are and how is it to study at Dalian Medical University and what are the values that they're holding that gives them the excellence for over 70 years. So the next part is how to apply to Chinese universities that offer MBBS program, including to Dalian Medical University. So it's a very simple steps. Definitely the first one is you need to select your programs and university and then register for an online application. And the last step is to complete our requirements and in terms of the documents and also the fee payments. For the documents itself, normally Chinese universities will need you to submit your passport, photo, high school graduation, diploma and transcripts, personal statement, and additionally, they will also need you to submit your bank statement, non-criminal record, medical examination form. And for Dalian Medical University, later on when you are accepted to the program, when you pass the first review, they will also be asking you to submit a self-introduction video as a part of the requirement. So you can find all further information about the programs and also to apply on our website, China Admissions, for more information. So for Dalian Medical University, the tuition fee is about 6,000-ish US dollars. In Chinese yuan, it's about 42,000 Chinese yuan per year. And it's a 6 years program taught in English. And that's the end of the MBBS in China presentation. And yeah, study MBBS in China, it's a unique learning experience. So for the last part, we have took you to Beijing, Shanghai, to Zhuhai, to Jinzhou, Shanghai, and also to Dalian, the last one. So right now, before we close today's session, then then we will share some of the reasons why you should be applying with China Admissions, how to apply, and some updates from our team. So the first one is because our service is mainly free if you're applying to our partner universities, and you can check all the other services that we have as well on our website. So we have our guaranteed and also elite application service for students applying to competitive programs and those who needs extra help and application preparation for us. You can book a call to get more information about our services. And then it's an easy online application, so you can apply in just one simple online applications to any universities on our website. So if let's say you're applying to like 5 or like 3 different universities, you can do them all in just one click on China Admissions website and fill out the simple steps for the university application. And then we have successfully helped more than 3,000 students to study abroad from 192 countries since 2015. And we recently, we did a survey as well with to our past students to find out their review and rating towards our service. And most of them gave us a very excellent ratings, and they rate us 4.9 out of 5. And then the last one is you can find everything you need on our support center and also support team. You can contact us anytime. We will share our contact information later at the end of this presentation. So you can contact us if you need any, if you have any questions. And also we offer free consultations for students applying to universities as well, especially if you're applying on a self-finance basis. You are welcome to book a call with our team to discuss your study plan, and we'll guide you with the application process. Right, so these are the 3 simple steps to apply. The first one is to search your courses, search the university that you are going to apply for, and then you can you can also book a call with us if you need further help from our team, or if you have any questions, any specific questions, any doubts maybe in choosing the best universities for you, feel free to book a call with us. You can find the link to it on our website. And the last one is to apply online. It's actually a very simple process to apply online. So on the program that you like, you can just click the apply now button, create your account, and then complete the whole application process. So this is our YouTube channel that we have. Right now we have 19.5K subscribers. So thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. And in case you haven't subscribed, please do so. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you miss like half part of this online open day, for example, or if you want to see the previous online open days or the presentation from the other universities, because we have hosted this online open day basically since pandemic. So it's been around 3 years, I think, since we first hosted the online open day. So you can find all the recordings for the open days or the other events with Chinese universities or with global universities on our YouTube channel, China Admissions, and also on our YouTube channel, Global Admissions, in case if you are planning to study outside of China. Yeah, so you can find the link on the chat box. That's the direct link to our YouTube channel, Channel Admissions. Be sure to subscribe and to get more updates from our YouTube channels and videos. And then for the last part is about our contact information. So yeah, get started now to apply to Chinese universities. Don't wait until the last minute to apply, because in China, most applications on a first come first serve basis. So the earlier you apply, the earlier you can get your admissions result. And also the scholarships are usually better if you're applying earlier, as in you will have more opportunities for scholarships and to get admissions if you are applying earlier. So you can, that's a direct link to our website. And then if you have Facebook, Instagram, or WeChat, feel free to follow our official accounts on the Facebook, Instagram, and WeChat. And for more questions, feel free to contact us through apply@chinaadmissions.com. So let me check. Maybe I can spend like 2 more minutes to answer some questions from the chat box before we finally end this session. So a lot of the questions here are about how do I get admissions to this program, that program in a PhD and MBBS and electrical engineering in Chinese and all. Feel free to check our website for more information about the programs itself. So you can find the list of universities that offer your program on our website, China Admissions, and then apply to the universities. Oh, and then this is a very good question. When should I start with the application if I want to apply earlier for 2025 admissions? So right now, the application is open for 2023 intake. So the program will start by September 2023. So if you're applying for a later deadline, let's say in 2024 or in 2025, then you need to wait until the next application round is open. So normally for fall 2024 intake, yeah, the application round will start by around October or November, the earliest. Some universities might open it by early 2024. So you can check on our website for more information about the application and also the deadline. But right now, it's only open for the 2023 intake. Yeah, so that's all I think for today. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining our Online Open Day. Feel free to visit our website for more information about the programs that you're looking for and also for application. And if you still have any questions about the documents or about the requirements, about the intakes and anything at all, you can contact us through apply@chinaadmissions.com. And on the chat box, there's also a link to book a call with our team. So for those of you who want to book a call with our team to discuss your study plan and also to discuss your application for this intake or for the next intake, you can book a call with our team through the link provided on the chat box. So that's all. I hope everybody has a good day. And thank you so much for joining our Online Open Day today.